The story of the Bible is at its heart the story of a promise. It is the grand narrative of a faithful God who commits himself to his creation. This commitment is not vague or abstract. It is spelled out in solemn agreements we call covenants. The story of the covenants begins with all humanity and all creation. After the great flood, the dire consequences of human corruption were laid bare. God established his first universal covenant. He made a promise to Noah, to his descendants, and to every living creature. He would never again destroy all life with a flood. The sign is the rainbow, light shining through the storm. The bow was a weapon of war. God hangs his bow as a sign of peace, not cosmic destruction. Seasons will continue, and life can flourish. This covenant is God's pledge to preserve creation. The world matters to him. Without stability, there is no land, no kingdom, no renewal. The rainbow witnesses. God is faithful to his world. With the world secured, God calls Abram out of Mesopotamia and establishes the Abrahamic covenant. God promises land, a great nation of descendants, and a unique relationship with himself. A people formed for a purpose. Israel is chosen to be the vehicle of worldwide blessing. Through Abraham, all families of the earth will be blessed. Choice was never for exclusion. It was a strategy for inclusion, chosen to be a blessing. The sign was circumcision, marking identity and obligation. A tangible reminder they belong to God, set apart to walk in his ways. Their story, triumphs, failures, journey to the land, and struggle to live their calling, drives the narrative forward. How will God give the land, make a nation, and bless all nations through one family? Centuries later, Abraham's descendants were enslaved in Egypt. After their rescue, God made the Mosaic covenant. The law taught them how to live as his people, a just and holy society. The law was a gift to the saved, ordering worship, justice, and social ethics. Israel was to be a kingdom of priests and a holy nation. Blessings for obedience and curses for persistent disobedience, even exile. God then promised David an enduring dynasty, a descendant on the throne, a kingdom forever. Jerusalem and the temple became covenant symbols, God's dwelling with his people. But the law was broken and kings corrupted. The failures stirred longing for God to transform the human heart. Law shaped the people. The promise pointed to a perfect ruler. The prophets foresaw a new covenant, not on stone, but written on human hearts. The New Testament announces its arrival in the life, death, and resurrection of Jesus of Nazareth, the true offspring of Abraham, blessing all nations, the faithful Israelite who fulfills the law, and the Son of David who establishes an eternal kingdom. Instead of circumcision, baptism, death to the old, resurrection to the new. God's presence dwells in his people by the Holy Spirit, the living sign who guides, convicts, and transforms. Forgiveness is given through faith in Jesus' finished work. Why do these promises matter today? January 28, 2026. God is a promise-keeping God. History is a grand rescue, a framework for justice, a call to community. From rainbow to spirit, God's plan is renewal. His love is steady, his purpose sure.